Hello and welcome to another booktube video from me, Lauren from Lauren and the Books.
Hey friends, what's up? My name is Joss from Scribbles Reads.
What's up guys, it's Kristen here from Vienna Waits Books.
Hey guys, I'm Brittany and welcome back to Under the Radar Books.
And we are the hosts of GENRETHON, so I am super excited and super pleased to be able to host a readathon with three of my booktube babes, Kristen from Vienna Waits Books, Brittany from Under the Radar Books, and Joss from Scribbles Reads. You've seen all their faces just then. And we are reading a readathon, and the title of that readathon is GENRETHON. So this is a great opportunity for everyone who wants to get involved to read books from all different genres, things that are outside of your comfort zone. I'm reading things that are outside of my comfort zone, and just get involved with having a really good read of things that you don't normally do. So as I said earlier, this is entitled GENRETHON, and you can get in touch with myself, Brittany, Kristen and Joss on Twitter and Instagram using the hashtag GENRETHON. I've linked all our Twitter and Instagram accounts down below in the description, so that you will need to go there and follow us because we're super fun and super cool. And we're going to be doing Twitter sprints throughout the week. All four of us are going to be hosting Twitter sprints to get people going on the readathon and get them going throughout. So the rules of the GENRETHON. The first rule is that it's going to be super fun and super chill. That's number one. Number two is that you have to read at least 3 books. So throughout the week, it runs from the 10th to the 17th of April, as I said earlier, and that is a Sunday to Sunday. So throughout that week, you need to be able to read at least 3 books. The other rule is that you have to read from at least 3 genres. Now, I myself am hoping to read 8 books from 6 genres. I'm doing my TBR later, so you can watch that. But there are some examples of, I'm going to be going through later on some examples of what people can read and the patterns of which people can read. So, all the genres are linked below in the description, and if we've missed off any genres, or if there's a genre on there you're like, hey, I wish I was reading that from that genre, then just let us know and we will amend that. But I know genres are really broad and loose, but we just wanted this to be an opportunity to read something a bit different. So, these are the examples. So the first person, this is a super simple example, person A, hi person A, they are going to be reading 3 books from 3 different genres. So they are going to be reading, for instance, a sci-fi, a fantasy, and a western. So that means they fulfill the 3-book rule and they fulfill the 3 genre rule. Person B is planning on reading 5 books from 3 genres. So they are planning on reading 2 fantasy, 2 sci-fi and 1 western. That's 5 books, that's 3 genres. And then the next person, the last person, is like a super achiever, like double good gold stars. They want to read 1 sci-fi, 1 fantasy, 1 play, 1 memoir, 1 short story and 1 graphic novel. They're reading 6 books from 6 different genres, thereby fulfilling all the rules. It doesn't matter though, so as long as both these things are fulfilled, for example, you need to read 3 books from 3 genres, that's absolutely fine. So as long as you can do that, then you're in for a chance of having a good time. There is also a giveaway. So the exciting thing about this giveaway is that it is open internationally to all of you guys, and you have the opportunity to win a blind date with a book from Brittany from Under the Radar Books Etsy store. So if you've been following me on YouTube and BookTube, you will see that I have recently purchased a book from Brittany's Etsy store, which is Blind Date with a Book, which is such a fun idea. You get to pick from a genre, which all links in with the GENRETHON, and from that list, Brittany will send you a book which is beautifully wrapped with a little tag on the front that has some hints as what's inside, and every single book I've seen unwrapped on YouTube has been a book that I've never seen before, so it's a real good opportunity to read something that you would never normally read. Also, along with that, Joss from Scribbles Reads has made some beautiful calligraphy bookmarks, and they are absolutely gorgeous, and they are also included in the giveaway. So in order to participate, in order to enter the giveaway, you need to participate in GENRETHON. So even if you don't manage your way all through all 3 books or whatever, you need to give it a good old go. You also need to subscribe to myself, Kristen from Vienna Waits Books, Brittany from Under the Radar Books, and Joss from Scribbles Reads YouTube channels, and I will link all their links below. And you need to follow us on Twitter and Instagram, of which are all linked below. There's a hell of a lot of subscribing going on here, guys. So then you need to go onto Brittany's channel, which again is linked below, and you need to watch her announcement video and follow the rules on there, because that is where you can enter the giveaway. So this is super exciting, and it's just another opportunity for more people to read books from different genres and books that they've never heard of before. Now on to my TBR. So I am planning on reading 8 books from 6 different genres. The first genre I've picked, which is obvious going to happen I've never participated in a readathon before, and whenever I see them, I always think, oh, who's going to read what graphic novels? Because they're good for readathons. So I've picked 2 graphic novels. The first one is Snapshots of a Girl by Belden Sazen. I'm not really quite sure what this is about, but it looks really, it looks like it's got, oh, there's a little receipt in there. So it looks like it's going to be very girl-orientated, bit heroine, bit feminist, and I feel excited about that. So that's the first one. The next one I'm going to be reading is The Gigantic Beard That Was Evil by Stephen Collins. I bought this for David for Christmas, and it's about a man who's just slightly different from this town that he lives in. Now, when David was reading this, he was having a little chuckle along and things, so I'm really excited to read this. Some of it, like the artwork, is just absolutely beautiful. So those are the 2 books that those are the 2 graphic novels, 1 genre. I'm also planning on reading a classic, and that is Jane Austen Emma. So a couple of girls that are joining in with this are going to be doing a buddy read of this, so that is a classic that we will be reading in the Genreathon too. I'm also planning on reading 2 non-fiction books. The first one is When Breath Becomes Air by Paul Kalanithi. This is about a neurosurgeon who discovers he has a very late stage cancer and doesn't have long to live, and it's just how he's dealing with that, going from being a surgeon to a patient, and how he's coming to terms with the fact that he's going to die, which sounds miserable, but I've heard it's absolutely wonderful and beautifully written. So that, and I'm also going to be reading Rebecca Solnit, Men Explain Things to Me and Other Essays, which is a feminist selection of essays, and that is very small, so that will help out lots. I mentioned earlier that I would be reading the book that Brittany sent me from her Etsy store, and that is Bobcat and Other Stories by Rebecca Lee. This is a short story collection, so that fulfills another genre, and I can't wait to read this, and I might even read a short story a day to sort of like spread it out, because it just looks amazing. That cover is beautiful. I never would have seen this book in my life if Brittany hadn't have sent it to me, so thrilled for that, thanks B. And then I'm going to be reading a book of literary fiction, which is probably my favourite genre, and that is We Need New Names by Norviolet Bulawayo, and this is about a girl called Darling who lives in a shanty town called Paradise and sort of dreams of the West and America and Dubai and Europe with Barack Obama and David Beckham and things like that, so looking forward to getting that. And finally, the last genre I'm going to be reading from is the genre of plays. Now, I've never read a play before, so I'm really excited about that, and I'm going to be reading Skylight, and my god, I've forgotten who it's by. Hold on a second. By David Hare. I'm going to be reading Skylight by David Hare, and that is on order from the library, so that will be here by the time that the readathon rolls around. So those are the books that I'm going to be reading. I would love to hear in the comments below if you are planning on participating and what books you're planning on reading. And I am so excited about this, and all the other girls are, and we just can't wait to get reading and bring on the 10th of April, and we'll see you all there. Happy readathon! Bye!